Everyone thinks they know the real story behind 99 Nights in the Forest, but they're missing the darkest secret. 184 people searching every day, but the kids didn't want to be found. Here's what no one's telling you. These kids were hiding for a reason. It started with one question about 99 Nights in the Forest. 6 hours later, I wasn't sure what was real anymore. Every clue got weirder. Then I found a 1987 article. 99 days missing. Children's voices in the trees. Sound familiar? Now, I love a good Roblox game as much as the next person, and 99 Nights in the Forest just does it for me. It's got everything: adventure, jump scares, funny moments, and story. Oh boy, does it have story! Let's talk about the first real discovery: the ancient deer cult. Now, besides the hunter's logs that are laying around discussing the deer, the only other real clue we get is this laboratory here deep within the game. Now, I've heard other YouTubers discuss how they feel that this was a failed experiment and the deer was just a product of this becoming a mutant within the realm. But I feel like there's too many other details to this game that this really doesn't fit the bill for me. So I scratched laboratory cultist off of my list. However, what I have found is what I believe to be the true story of what's happening with these cultists. They are not scientists, but actually the ancient deer cult of the Caledonians. And my research shows that the historical Caledonians were a tribe from Scotland who actually worshipped a deer. These deer cultists we see in game aren't scientists. They're the last surviving members of a modern-day Caledonian tribe, heirs to that very same ancient cult. But there's just one thing wrong with that theory. Most of these ancient cults were actually female, so it really wouldn't fit the bill as the in-game characters are seemingly all male. It seemed like a dead end until I got the biggest clue of this entire story. And all it took was going back to square one. The children. Little did I know they were the key to this entire story. Now, the story begins actually in a pretty tragic way in the first place. They were escaping their home because they had been overrun by a neighboring tribe that was their enemy. So they needed to get out. It was very dangerous for them. The plan was simple: fly from one island to another. It was something the tribal pilot had done many times over. But this time, it went horribly wrong. Now, the game mimics a real-world search for these children, but what other videos get wrong is their backstory. The children from the plane crash were actually heirs to the Woto Tribe, a small community of fewer than 100 people located in the Amazon. And this was the key to the rest of the story, because when we look at the beliefs of Amazonians, they actually have a long history of worshiping deer. But not only that, most of their fairy tale and folklore are all about protecting the forest and keeping unwanted visitors out. Is this starting to make sense? I don't think this is a game about saving children at all. I think we're the enemies. We're the villain. The cultists are really just tribesmen trying to protect their land, because it constantly gets bombarded by hunters, lumberjacks, scientists, aliens, and all sorts of other people. So we ask, who were the children running and hiding from? It was us! They were hiding from us! If you like this video and want to hear more Roblox lore, make sure you like this video and watch another.